Hey groupies, welcome back to Form of Therapy. This is a listening party for IZONE's latest studio album. This is Bloom IZ. We checked out their previous two albums last year. Unfortunately, one of those listening parties was lost to just video corruption, and so I believe it was actually the last album that was lost. But I have liked a lot of the IZONE B-sides that I heard, so there has been a lot of people wanting me to check this out. Even though it's been a few months, people are still wanting me to check this out, so I'm sure this is a great album. So I'm excited to check this. We have 12 tracks on the album, so it's a studio length. If we don't include that, we have actually if we don't include the title track, we have 11 songs. So it's quite a gauntlet to get through, but we'll get through this together. Now, before we get into this video, if you enjoy this listening party, if you enjoy any of our videos and you would like to support us monetarily, head on over to Patreon. Patreon.com/formatherapy. Link is in the description. If you go there, you get early access to our culture study videos. You get early access to our listening parties. For our listening parties, you get several weeks in advance worth of early access, and we have live stage, variety show reactions, dance performances, covers, etc. So all the fun stuff is on Patreon. If you want to support us, head on over there. However, supporting us monetarily is completely optional. If you don't want to or you can't, we understand. Let's get into this video. This is Bloom IZ. Sorry, I'm so used to filming our culture study videos. It's not let's get into this video. Let's get into this album. This is going to be Eyes, Fiesta, Dreamlike, Ayaya, So Curious, Spaceship, Destiny, You and I, Daydream, Pink Blusher, Someday, and Open Your Eyes. All right, let us start with the first song on the album. This is Eyes.
Now I'm crazy for you, crazy falling. 내게만 보여줘 그 눈빛. Crazy for you, crazy falling. Eyes on me. 내가 좀 더 깊이 길을 잃어. 황홀히 이어진 세계 위로 어서 빠져들길 바래.
Whoa.
시간도 잊어가길 바래. 나는 무대 위에 펼쳐지는 movie 안에. 가는 액션 내 가슴 뛰게 하잖아. 피나리 향기를 따라 넌 chasing. 점점 빨라져 네 심장 소리. 꿈을 향해 비춘 네 눈빛에 녹아가 난. Now I'm crazy for you and crazy falling. 내게만 보여줘 그 눈빛. 반짝이는 순간 좀 더 깊이 tonight night crazy. 꽃처럼 날아올라 이 두 눈에 새겨지는 이 순간. Now I'm crazy for you and crazy falling. Eyes on me. 서로를 담은 눈빛에 담긴 토킹. 비밀스런 암호같이 우린 one by one 이어져 like 별자리. One up one 오라 one is you baby. 짧은 무대 위에 걸린 듯한 movie 어때 yeah yeah. 너는 그냥 따라오면 돼. 더 원해도 돼. 거침없이 빠져들면 돼. 넌 그래도 돼. 열기를 따라 넌 chasing. 내가 보여줄 모든 판타지. 오직 너를 이끈 내 눈빛을 달아봐봐. Now I'm crazy for you
Oh, this post-chorus breakdown is amazing. Ooh, okay. Sorry about the little technical glitches you've been seeing. I just figured out a way to kind of make it visually at least a little bit more interesting for our listening parties. We've got the iTunes mini player going. But wow. Eyes is... First of all, that little synth part right here that I think it's during the first verse. That little sorry. That little 80s inspired verse was really cool. It kind of gave it a little bit of a dark, kind of a ominous atmosphere, even though the song is largely very bright and very pretty, especially their vocals. The song hits really hard and it's really addicting. That was my first listen to, and I can already I already kind of have the melody stuck in my head. Na 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 na. And I love the post chorus. It goes na 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 na. I think this is a very progressive song for a girl group. I think this is such a there are some groups that do gender bending music, very gender neutral music. I mean, this song is very feminine, but at the same time, I haven't heard girl group make music like this and play with synth patterns like this and do that kind of post chorus, at least not commonly anyways. And I really think we're in a K-pop renaissance right now because the 2009 was considered the golden age of K-pop, but I and then throughout the years, K-pop has really been changing and trying to find its way, and I really think we are entering the next we're entering the silver age, because I really think that girl group music has been the one thing that I have always been frustrated with, because I love girl groups and I love female vocalists, but I feel back in the day, at least, girl groups were they were pigeonholed into only specific genres. But now I feel we are becoming way more progressive with the type of music that is being produced for girl groups. And I think Eyes is proof of that. So obviously we've heard Fiesta. Let's check out Dreamlike.
오늘이야 준비됐어. I told you before. 나를 믿어 걱정은 마. 이제 시동을 걸 거야. 널 위해 준비한 sparkling. 짜릿해진 느낌. 음악으로 다가게 joy. 이 순간을 기다렸어. Ocean blue, baby. 일렁이는 유리알.
This is a very romantic song. I like that. Love how simple this verse is. Oh, it's getting louder and louder. I love how it's building.
Number 3, baby. 내 손 꽉 잡아야 해. 조금 더 힘을 내봐. 복잡한 뒤끝 끼니 드는 가득히 떠나자. 준비가 됐어. I just wanna see you dream. thinking I'm your thinker. I'm gonna feel this dream. Feel this dream. 상상했던 것처럼 모든 게 다 빛이 나. Fly this far. 서로의 손을 잡고 바라보는 이곳은 꿈만 같아. Dream light. Dream light. Dream light. Dream light.
Whoa. Okay. I hate this genre of music. I hate that Western tropical house sound. And goddamn, this is that Western tropical house sound. This could be a very, very good summer song. Now, notice how I said good, even though I hate the genre. I hate this genre because it's so contrived. Because I really don't like popular genres. Like, trendy genres, I think is a better word. Because a popular genre, that's what pop music is. Pop music stands for popular music. So, I think saying popular, I think saying that I don't like popular stuff is wrong. I think I don't like trendy stuff, and people tend to get lazy with trendy stuff. And there was a huge moment in pop music, in Western pop, and then it bled over into K-pop. Could you get the door? I think someone's at the door. Sorry. Yeah, I think it was knocking. There was a huge time in pop where there was just like so many people doing tropical house, and then it bled into like more like then it sort of evolved into like more of the chill EDM sort of sound. And then yeah, I think ooh, can I see that? And then it led into K-pop as well, and then K-pop went through a tropical house sort of resurgence. Ooh, I got a package. Ooh, yes. And I was not a fan. I was really not a fan of that genre. And one of the reasons I don't like it is I like songs, and if you like, that's fine. You know, music is subjective. And for me, I didn't like it because those songs sounded so hollow, so empty. I like my songs to sound really rich. I like the colorscape to be very, very colorful rather than really one note. And what I like about and so the thing is, like, I like the idea of tropical house, but I've never liked it for just how basic it was. It's like if you heard one tropical house song, you've heard them all. And then there were the people who I did as well, who confused tropical house for dance hall, which this isn't dance hall. This is tropical house. And dance hall sort of was being mistaken as tropical house. The reason why I like this though is because the song is actually really, really full, very rich sounding. The instruments don't have that very plastic kind of sound to it, you know. Because a lot of instruments in music producing, modern day music producing, are all electronic, and especially in the EDM genre, there tends to be a more plastic, fake sound to the instruments, and I'm also not a fan of that. And it's very prevalent in EDM music, and so when you hear EDM music, that is the biggest thing I dislike. And here, it didn't really have a plastic sound. Now, there was a hook where there's like a very, very twinkling tropical sound. There was like that hook in the background of the instrumental. But I think what really that is the stereotypical tropical house sound. But I think what really made this work were those synths. The hook of the synths, the tempo, like that really made it work. And the song sounds so rich, and so like it, even though it's a summer song, and even though it's more on like that kind of very pretty, beautiful, chill EDM side, I think it sounds very colorful. And I think a lot of that has to do with also IZONE's vocalists. You don't have vocals like this in chill EDM or tropical house music. You know, if you think about it, everyone in EDM music and everyone in tropical house music all sound like they're trying to impersonate Halsey, right? Everyone has that kind of, you know exactly what voice I'm talking about, right? So to hear their much more delicate vocals, they have much prettier vocals, and there's a range to the different colors of all their voices. It's very interesting, and it's very much a change up. Now, what I also like are actually the lyrics for this song. Very progressive. Not like insanely progressive or anything, but what I really like is that the lyrics for Dreamlike are kind of the girl saying, I'm going to take you, like, I'm going to take you, you know, let's go, I'm going to take you. Like, if you kind of hear lyrics in pop music, you know, a lot of them are about love or dating or whatever. It's usually the guys that are always singing about taking a girl away, you know, taking her on, you know, to on a dreamy vacation, or like saving a girl. You know, very recently, Moonbyul's solo release, hers had very progressive lyrics of her saying that she would save you, she would save the person in mind. So you know, that could be interpreted as her saving herself, like in the music video, or her saving a guy, her saving a girl. It's just very rare for a woman to be in the position of that, hey, I'm in charge and I'm going to take you away. I'm going to show you an amazing time. You know, even like I feel like other Western pop songs like, ooh, take me away, whatever, etc. But like this one was like, she was like, I'm gonna get in the car, I'm gonna turn on the keys or something like that, and she's like, let's go away, blah blah blah. The lyrics are just very much, they're a lot more assertive than I feel like most, especially someone like IZONE, where IZONE is definitely more feminine, very pretty, very chic. They like, that is a kind of stereotype that is not associated with assertiveness, you know, of being the alpha in a relationship. And so I really like that as well. It's very, very pretty. It's very beautiful. And yeah, I like Dreamlike. I think both songs so far with Eyes and Dreamlike, both are 10 out of 10 so far. All right, next one is Ah Ya Ya. Ah ya ya ya. No, sorry, it's 3 yas. Ah ya ya ya. Ah ya ya ya. Okay, let's check it out. This is dancehall. I choked on a dragon fruit.
틀림없이 나를 위한 축제인 걸 yeah. 내가 가는 곳이면 어디든지 무대야 주인공이 돼 주인공이 돼 yeah. 모두가 날 주목하게 높아지는 볼륨이 네 마음속 끌림을 설명할 증거 어쩔 수가 없을 걸 그날은 내 심장이 터질 것 같이 빨라져 같이 오고 아득해져 모두 다 알잖니 망설이지 말고 hush 따라따따따따 아야야야야야 hush 따라따따따따 깊게 빠져들어 따라따따따따
Wow. Okay, so I have a suspecting feeling that this album was definitely delayed by several months because so far, I mean, I could be very, very wrong. It's only been 3 songs so far, but so far, a lot of these songs fit a very festive summer vibe, especially in particular the past 2 songs with Ay Ay Ya and Dreamlike. Both of those songs have a very intense summer vibe. This one leans more tropical dancehall. It is got that very warm, kind of a sweaty time in like a kind of like a either like a tropical country, a lot of dancing. I feel like Fiesta, even though the word fiesta, I believe the word fiesta is Spanish. I could be wrong. That song, I thought that one was going to be more of a dancehall or a Latin-inspired song, but this one actually, ay ay ya, I forget the last ya, kind of leans more that way. I don't like it as much as the other 2. I do like it a lot, but the thing that makes me like this a lot is not really the instrumental. I think the instrumental and song production is fine, but I think it's more a solid 8 out of 10. Whereas the other 2, the instrumentals were 10 out of 10s. I think what really, really makes me like Ay 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 Ya is actually that just makes me sound like fucking Alpha 5 from Power Rangers. Is actually the girls' vocals. I think the girls' vocals prevent this song from falling into a typical stereotypical dancehall trap. I like a lot of dancehall songs fall into a very similar one-note range. Like it's kind of like if you've heard one dancehall song, you've heard a lot of them. Not all of them, but a lot of them. And I think the instrumental's not anything that special. And I think what makes it special are the girls. Now we're gonna check out "So Curious." Okay. Very different vibe.
You surprise me a lot. Oh, magic flower. How you gonna do? I'm so curious. I'm so curious. I'm so curious. I'm so curious.
Interesting. That part during the curious, there's actually, it seems like a male voice in the background. Kind of, it's mixed down into the instrumental, but you can kind of slightly hear it, and there's like a filter over his voice to kind of give it like that megaphone effect. But ooh.
I'm so curious. I'm so curious. I'm so curious. I'm so curious. Wow, 쏟아질 것 같아. Sweet, sweet take a day. 잠깐 놀러 가도 돼요? 난 너무너무 궁금한데.
All right, this is more like sweet feminine pop. A lot cuter.
I'm curious about you. 아무도 모르게 나도 모르게 눈치만 보고 있어 누군데 어리석하니 여전히 붕붕붕붕 어지러워 baby. 혼자 신나한 말이나 툭툭 떠본 거야 왜 이래 내 맘이 자꾸 커지는 걸 나도 몰라 어떡해. I'm so curious. 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 두리번 거리던 어리던 꼬마는 이렇게나 커서 랄랄라 노래를 부르며 사랑을 찾아요. 기적을 그려요. 너와 처음 본 그 넓은 세상에 우리 둘이 같이 지금 밟고자. are so sweet, oh my sweet. So hurry me up, I'm so love me up, love me up. Oh, I'm your pilot. You surprise me a lot, surprise me a lot. The sun is flower.
Whoa, what is this bridge?
I'm your pilot. You surprise me a lot, surprise me a lot. Gonna do, oh. I'm so curious, I'm so curious. I'm so curious, I'm so curious. I'm so curious, I'm so curious. I'm so curious, I'm so curious.
Okay. That song is like a solid 8 out of 10, but it could have been a 10 out of 10. The verses, the songwriting in the verses is really, really good. I love the tempo. The progression is really great. But I think the chorus is good for a song, but not this song. I feel like with how that verse, all the verses actually progress, that chorus is not a good payoff for that progression. That's just my personal opinion. I think I would have preferred something a little bit louder, more vocal work, like something na na na, something that's a little bit louder, like especially in that bridge, you know, that na na na, like they're going up, 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 and I would have preferred something that was a little bit more flashy, bright, because this is a very flashy and bright song. It's very, very, it's got a lot of showmanship to it. But I feel like that chorus kind of doesn't really go anywhere. It's catchy, but it sounds a little bit too childlike for me. I would not listen to this even if it was like on another song. Like, I just think it's a little bit too childlike. Maybe it's the vocals that they chose for it. But in general, I think it's even the lyrics, that I'm so curious part is a little bit cheesy. But solid song. Solid song. That bridge is something else. I love it. Okay, next up, let's listen to Spaceship. I know that there is a live stage Spaceship, so this has to be one heck of a song. Let's check it out.
찾았다 매일 밤 꿈을 꿨는데 Being a shooting star 지켜봐봐 우리는 shining star 어쩜 네 꿈 이야기 알게 될 거야 우리의 별자리를 난 찾아낼 거야 반짝반짝 너와 함께 있을 때 그리 멀지는 않을 거야 Our dream 세상은 널 꾸리는 달려갈 거야 나의 꿈을 그리는 시간은 빛이 될 거야 올라가 spaceship은 날 수진했어 본 적 없는 저 끝까지
right. That was one heck of a song. Wow, even from the get-go. I knew it would probably be an exciting song given that it's got a live stage for it, but it is exciting. I love the tempo. It is upbeat. It's cute. It's the exact kind of bubblegum pop that I like. The song is called Spaceship, and, they keep saying go up, go up, go up. And there's a little bit of a cosmic element to it. It's a little bit out of this world. It's that kind of cosmic, cute stuff that I feel like 우주소녀 used to do back in the day. 우주소녀, Cosmic Girls. I really love sounds with very like these beautiful. Hold on. Like those very, very delicate synth sounds, but then the beat is actually like really intense, like bum, 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 bum. So it provides a nice contrast in your ears for something really soft combined with something really intense. I love that in girl group music. Okay, let's check out Destiny. Ooh, okay. All right, so we're finally slowing down. Love that main hook. There's like a little water droplet sound in the beat. Playing at like paced intervals. Also, I just realized this music might be too loud for my mic. I can't test. I mean, too late now. We've been filming. So I don't know if it's too loud. I feel like it is. But at this point, I don't want to change the audio too in case it's not. And then it gets too quiet going forward. So going forward, I'm just going to keep quiet. Because this is the first video that I'm filming today. I'm going to keep quiet, and then afterwards, for any of the other songs, I'll just keep my words in, and then I'll talk about the song afterwards. I didn't realize until really like right before the bridge. I was like, oh, it's a slower song. Oh, it's not a slower song. It's actually more upbeat. That first chorus, I was surprised. Like, oh, it's not a slower song. But then after listening to it, I realized this is a very powerful song. It's one of those. It's one of those songs that is like very inherently romantic. At its core, like it's like it feels like it's sung from the heart, and it's one of those songs that just kind of touches me. Like, first of all, Destiny, 10 out of 10. I love this song, but that bridge is beautiful. And like, this is the kind of a song, like, especially with those violins, when those violins kick in, I realize this is one of those sad, upbeat pop songs that you would hear in like a Japanese anime or a Japanese film. And it's like the upbeatness kind of hides over the inherent either sadness, or maybe it's not sad. Maybe the world is sad and the song is so pure. You realize, like, I don't know, just you realize how wonderful this song is, and it makes you realize how wonderful the world actually is. And it's just like, I don't know, it's a very OST type song. It's a very movie-like song. I think the song is very cinematic. Oh my goodness. Oh my God. Destiny is so good. Oh my goodness. Okay. All right, let's check out You and I. This is a slower song. Okay.
You and I 저 하늘의 별이 빛나는 이유는 밤이 까맣기 때문일 거야. 어두운 밤 조용히 흐른 눈물이 빛이 됐기 때문일 거야. 조명이 켜지고 우리 하나 된 소리 들려. 혼자라면 알 수 없는 이 노래. 지금 너와 내가 만든 이 무대. 떨리는 네 손 잡아줄게. 온기 돼줄게. 기억해 지금 이 순간의 우리를.
I just need to talk about having like that very wonderful chorus where it kind of picks up a little and then kind of cutting it down a little, and just the simple it's chilling.
내 맘속 자라던 꿈 피어 널 환하게 비춰줄 이 순간만을 나는 기다려왔어. 날 바라봐주는 너의 눈빛을 보며 말하지 않아도 느껴. 너의 눈 속에 내가 그리던 꿈이 있어. 혼자라면 알 수 없는 이 노래. 지금 너와 내가 만든 이 무대. 떨리는 네 손 잡아줄게. 온기 돼줄게. 기억해 지금 이 순간의 우리를. 이 순간의 우리를. 기다려온 이 시간을 우리의 목소리로 가득 채우고 싶어. 반짝이는 저 눈빛들 우릴 향해 있어. 꿈이라면 영원히 깨지 않고 싶어. 혼자라면 알 수 없는 이 노래. 지금 너와 내가 만든 이 무대. 떨리는 네 손 잡아줄게. 온기
Yes.
돼줄게.
Yes, this build up. Yes. Come on, come on. Give it to me. Come on. Come on. Oh, I have chills. That song is so beautiful. I thought I wasn't gonna like it because it was slower. I tend to not like slower songs. But oh my god, I like slower songs if there's substance to it, and the substance here. First of all, there are, a lot of groups make fandom songs, right? Like songs about their fandom, to their fandom. This, I think, might be something I've never heard before, which, based on the lyrics, this song sounds like a song to each other, like the other group members. This song sounds like an IZONE song to each other. So if we were to take the Korean lyrics for the chorus, this is where it kind of, I was like, huh, interesting. These are very interesting lyrics. They say, 혼자라면 할 수 없는 이 노래. A song, like this is a song that you can't do if you were alone. Listen to me. 지금 너와 내가 만든 이 무대. This stage/moment that we've created together. 무대 means stage. We can make it, and that's the thing, and that's why this isn't like a random love song, and this is because of the 무대 part. And then they say we can make it. 떨리는 네 손잡아. Oh, sorry, the lyrics are really small. It's hard to read. 떨리는 네 손잡아 줄게 온기 대줄게. I'll grab your shaking hand and I'll be your strength. 기억해 지금 이 순간의 우리를. Remember us in this moment right now. 이 순간의 우리를. Us in this moment right now. 기다려온 이 순간을 우리의 목소리로 가득 채우고 싶어. This moment that we've waited for a really long time, I want to fill it with our voices. Now, this is the part where they mention the fans. 반짝이는 저 눈빛들 우리를 향해 있어. Those sparkling eyes in the distance that are looking towards us. 꿈이라면 영원히 깨지 않고 싶어. If this is a dream, I never want to wake up. This is a song about them as performers. This is a song of them singing it to each other. Very powerful song. I love it. Man, the concept of it is wild. I've never heard a group co-member song before. I've heard of fandom songs, but never that. But wow, it was really good. It was really, really good. Okay, let's check out Daydream. Hold on. Yo. Oh, that song. Oh. Oh. Oh, that's I have no words except 10 out of 10. Okay, I have words. We gotta have words because, oh my god. Daydream is like, Daydream is like their take on that. Sounds like a very Runway Vogue type song. I love the electronic instruments in it. I love it. It's a perfect song. I love it. It's the only way I can describe it is it's so not an average song. I don't know how else to describe it. Like, you listen to a lot of K-pop music, and for me, I love music, but a lot of music can be considered average. Yeah, this is a good song, but that's about it. This is a great song. This is a fantastic song. My God, it is gross how much work went into this album. Like, because this is nasty. This is a nasty piece of work. I mean that in a good way. I don't know how else to describe what I've heard so far. I'm just so offended. You ever hear something so good, you're just offended? You're like, who said you can be this good? And we're not even done with the album yet. We're like 70% of the way done. All right, let's say 80. Okay, let's check out Pink Blusher. Okay, this could go any direction right now. Upbeat bubblegum pop, okay.
핑크빛 내 맘에
Ooh, okay, that was very good. Ooh, okay, so that was more of an upbeat bubblegum pop song. Has that classic, very feminine girl group element, but that is my bread and butter. That's what I like. I love the sound of it. Again, it sounded very rich, very full. I really like those electronic elements that you hear. That like I don't know if it's an electric guitar, if it's a keytar, or if it's a different instrument. It's a lot quieter than the rest of the instrumental, but it's like in the background. It's going like na 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 na. Like, love it. I think Pink Blusher is the kind of song that I maybe expected of a group like IZONE, but IZONE has exceeded my expectations and has done so many different things. I think IZONE is such a well-rounded group. They do the stereotypical feminine girl group pop, and hey, nothing wrong with that. That is my bread and butter, and obviously, any group should be allowed to do whatever they want. But I like that IZONE is kind of does everything. But I like that Pink Blusher is on this album. I think having a little bit like this album feels very balanced, you know, with a song like Pink Blusher on it. Like not every song is like a hard hitting, just crazy adventure. Well, I guess Pink Blusher is, but like not everything is like a grown up, mature adventure. Pink Blusher is a little bit more youthful. Okay, let's listen to Someday. Ah, shit. We're getting sad.
깊은 꿈속 그 어딘가 끝이 없는 어둠 속으로
Ooh, did you hear that?
쉽게 깔려진 안개에 잠시 길을 잃어 점점 멀어지고
Love that little toot 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 in the background.
손을 뻗어 닿길 바라보지만 난 돌고 돌죠 또 헤매일까요 언젠가 우리의 밤도 모두 지나가겠죠 끝없는 어둠이 밀려와도 난 다신 두려워하지는 않죠 우리 두 손 꼭 잡고서 어둠 끝자락 함께 걸어갈게요 길었던 밤을 비췄던 밤하늘 별빛을 바라봐 우리 함께 바래왔던 꿈들이 저 하늘을 밝혀주네요 순도한 별 그 빛
Oh, her voice! What the fuck?
또 한 걸음씩 더 나아갈게요 언젠가 우리의 밤도 모두 지나가겠죠 끝없는 어둠이 밀려와도 난 다신 두려워하지는 않죠 우리 두 손 꼭 잡고서 어둠 끝자락 함께 걸어갈게요
Okay. Didn't expect to like that. And I didn't. Because I loved it. Oh my god, that's an incredibly powerful song. The song is about, even though it's slower and it sounds sad, the song is actually about holding hands with somebody and walking down this path of darkness, but like never letting the darkness affect them, never letting it weigh them down, like always persevering almost. Whoa! This song is incredible because while the other ones, I like them a lot. I think Someday really showcases all of their vocals really well. And I think the way they sing this is so beautiful too. Like whoever actually did the songwriting, they wrote the melody really, really well. To the point where I'm like, oh my god, I want to sing this. This is good. And I don't like ballads, but this was good. Okay, last song on the album is gonna be Open Your Eyes. So let's get it. Looks like we're going out with a bang.
이건 뭐야 눈을 감아도 선명한 느낌 상상들이 현실이 되는 순간 기다려 순간 Amazing oh no 점점 빨라지는 심장이 느껴 표현할 수 없을 만큼 짜릿해 있잖아 바로 여기
Sounds like a 17 instrumental.
하는 건 no way 달라질 우리 둘의 New day and fresh all day 따스한 너의 손길 닿는 순간 느껴져 온기 차가운 모든 시선에 새로워진 듯 신선해 누구 모르게 설레는 이 떨림 좀 더 가까워진 듯한 우리 둘 사이 특별해 너 떨어지기 싫은걸 Wanna do 널 두어 점점 커져가는 감정을 느껴 거부할 수 없을 만큼 강하게 있잖아 반응이 예뻐 이미 사랑은 시작됐어 자 이제 눈을 떠 어서 다가와서 나를 안아줘 Open your eyes 잊지 못하게 너의 두눈 가득 나를 담아줘 Just wanna be your love 더 이상 꿈이 아니야 몇 번을 떠도 너야 현실보다 생생한 지금 이 순간 자 이제 눈을 떠 어서 다가와서 나를 안아줘 Open your eyes 잊지 못하게 너의 두눈 가득 나를 담아줘 Just wanna be your love Just wanna be your love Open your eyes Open your eyes
Whoa. Okay. So let me elaborate on what I was saying earlier. The skeleton of this song feels a little bit similar to the layout of a 17 song. What I mean by that is 17, the way they write their songs, especially their title tracks, they have like an unrelenting nature of energy in their instrumentals. And then they have like very beautiful moments of like where they parlay with the vocals, like to show off like either TK or Seungkwan's vocals. Mind you, open your eyes. There are a lot of instruments, a lot of sounds. Like, I'm not saying this sounds like a 17 song. After listening to it as a whole, like there are plenty of like instruments and sounds that 17 would never use. But it's the pacing, it's the design, the skeleton, the backbone of the song. There's dun 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 dun, like all of the different all of the different things coming together in the instrumental. Like even when they're not singing, it's not like just like a typical simple little EDM drop. There's like so much going on. It's very colorful. It's got a fast pace to it. I could see like a similar song that could possibly be made. This is a great song to end on. I think it's a very good, very fast-paced, powerful song. It also has like a little bit of like a darker soundscape to it. Like I feel like the album starts off really bright and really strong, and then it starts turning towards like a darker route. Not as in like, oh, dark, menacing, but like more like day and night, you know? And this is turning toward, like, especially with the slower songs, turning towards more of a nighttime soundscape. And this one definitely, even though it has that kind of like fun, twinkling little tropical element to it, it does sound like more like a darker color rather than a brighter one. With that said, that is the IZONE Bloom IZ album, and how do I say this? This might be one of the best albums of all time. I don't say that lightly. I award that crown to very few people, and I almost only ever award it to studio albums, and very rarely are studio albums so cohesive enough that I would ever even award that. I think like one of the most perfect albums, and was the album of that year, what was it, 2017, 2016, was B2B's Brother Act. I thought that was the best album of that year. And I'm not saying this is the best album of the year, but holy fucking crap. Sorry, excuse the language. This album is just that good. Very so rarely is every song on an album an 8 out of 10. Hell, even on other albums, the slower songs, I'm like, yeah, I don't like it because I don't like ballads. But hell, they got a couple slower songs here, and I love them all. They're all powerful. They're all good. This album, I'm going to give it a solid 9.5 out of 10. Like I said, there is that one song. If we go back... So Curious, really, it's really So Curious. That kind of that chorus in So Curious, that's not a perfect song. That kind of brings the average down, but I think almost every other song on this album is perfect. So I'm going to give this a solid 9.5 out of 10. Very rarely do I give 10 out of 10 albums, all right? Very rarely are albums, very rarely is the whole album a 10 out of 10. Some albums will have 10 out of 10 songs on it, but the other songs will bring the average down. Here, there are a couple 10 out of 10 songs. Go back and look at my reactions and you will know which ones. I think You and I is a 10 out of 10 song. Even though it's slower, I think You and I is a 10 out of 10 song. I think Daydream is a 10 out of 10 song. Eyes and Dreamlike are really good. I think Dreamlike's more of a 9 out of 10 for me. Eyes is a 10 out of 10. I think I is also a 9 out of 10. A lot of these songs are more so 9 out of 10s, but... So a couple solid 10 out of 10s here and there. Guys, thank you very much for watching this listening party video. Let me know, what did you think of the IZONE Bloom IZ album? Let me know in the comments down below. Let me know, which is your favorite song on the album? Please, I would love to see which one you liked. Do you agree with some of my statements and sentiments about different songs? Let me know. IZONE will unfortunately be bidding adieu, and that sucks because I am just now getting into them. Man, I was just like, I was not warm on them in the beginning, but their Violetta comeback really captured my attention. And god damn it, Fiesta really gripped me. And this album is fucking supreme. And I can't believe we have such limited time with them. I hope there are at least 2 more comebacks left in their contract. If not, I'm going to be sad. Anyways, thank you guys for watching this video with me. If you guys would like to support us, monetarily that is, go to patreon.com/formatherapy. For as little as $2 a month, you get early access to reaction videos like this. For just a little bit more, you get live stage reactions, variety show reactions, drama club, and more. However, if you don't want to support us monetarily, that's completely fine. We understand. If you want to just help us out free, why don't you go ahead and click like down below, leave a comment while you're at it. Let us know which song you liked from the album and why. When you interact with our videos, like leaving a comment or leaving a like, it helps us out a lot with the YouTube search algorithm. And if you're new, go ahead and click subscribe right over there, and go ahead and check out all our other videos over here. You can check out our Fiesta reaction as well, and be sure to support IZONE by copying their Bloom IZ album. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.